I don't know how to make that a one word.
That's disgusting. All right.
It's really hot. You guys like that? Talking about the night. Yeah. It is. I mean, with all three of us sitting on the sofa too,
it's toasty.
It's a little bit warmer.
All right.
Well, that's okay though.
Yeah.
You know it is what it is. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. Welcome back to Jeff and Jace. We are on the couch. Moving up in the world.
It's a beautiful thing.
We're on the couch. Jeff's not here with us. Nathan, you're filling in again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
I also don't have a mic stand because it didn't reach far enough. And I wanted to lean back because I'm lazy. So now I'm just holding this. So shout out to all the excess mic noise I'm going to make.
That's okay.
Thanks,
hopefully
Nathan.
the audio this guy was going to come in clutch. Yeah, shock mount. That's what that's called.
Hold it daintily like that.
Daintily.
Okay.
I think if you hold it daintily, that's going to be very helpful for this episode where we talk about man things.
Man things. That's true because my wife is not here right now.
That's right.
So
should I do this when I turn?
Oh, to look at each other?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of awkward because you got to like warm it. Not for me.
Yeah, you got a movable mic and everything.
Right, Josh? Let me tell you, buddy.
I want to go back to my chair now.
A little too close.
Yeah,
hey, let's flip this over.
Hey, good call.
It's man o'clock now. Whoops, the Google Home just heard me. Don't worry about it. It'll go to sleep. Yeah, I guess we looked through our list of potential topics and just looked at a couple man-related ones. First of which being beard problems.
Beard problems. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your beards, gentlemen.
Okay, well, I think the biggest thing, the most comments I get about my beard is just the fact that it's so much a different color than my hair.
Because it's red?
It's so red.
Yeah.
You know, like Austin, yours is red, but your hair,
a little bit.
Your hair's got a lighter color to it. Like I've got dark hair and then this fiery red beard. And I've had so many people ask me, how does that happen?
Like you know.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh yeah.
Like you had something to do with it?
I'm a geneticist, so I know everything about why my hair is red on my face and not on the top of my head.
Yeah.
I really don't know at all.
The chances, actually, the funny thing about that is the odds of the person who knows the answer having a red beard are probably pretty low.
That's probably
so they should
true.
be asking someone without a red beard.
Yeah.
They'd have a higher chance of knowing.
That's for sure.
Okay, so it comes in red. I know,
but that is a
several
problem.
people who
You know,
have that.
sometimes I just wish it was the same. Like, you know, when you see a guy with a full beard and it just matches his hair color.
Yes.
Joe Schreibeis.
Yes.
I want a Joe Schreibeis beard.
Don't we
And
all?
It's red. My beard is red though. And
Come
I'm
on.
like, ah. So that's, I think my biggest beard problem is just it doesn't match my hair color.
Okay. Ost, biggest complaint about your beard? I guess we're starting with that.
Yeah, I guess
Because you went negative immediately.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I think just the constant having to trim it. And
What's your maintenance look like?
Nice.
Do you take a razor to the neck and then a trimmer to the rest of it with a guard?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
usually
Yeah.
Standard standard.
Kind
Do
of-
you stick with one length all the time or do you like to shake it up, try different lengths?
Shave it up.
Come on now.
Yes, that is awesome. I wish I had to do it.
This is fun. I like being on the couch.
Yeah, it's
Heck
great.
yeah.
This is nice.
It's a couch party. But yeah, no, I do change it sometimes, but mostly it just gets really long and annoying, and I don't have time to actually like take to trim it a bunch, and then every few weeks I'll be like, oh buddy. No.
So it'll fluctuate in that it goes from short to long and then sort of
and then
pulses like that.
Sure.
So every couple weeks.
That's
It's going to be a little bit shorter.
Yeah, that's when I actually take a lot more time.
It's just the time effort for maintaining a beard.
Exactly.
It's like, man, do I really want to do this?
Like I usually don't feel like getting up that much earlier.
Yeah, sure.
To do all that.
My major problem is that if I use an electric shaver to shave, my skin gets really red and irritated.
Oh,
so I
same.
have to use cream and a razor,
Oh, okay.
which is time consuming. And that my dog is running in her sleep in her crate and it's really weird to see. And I think that like I shave my neck, but usually it'll be where like I'm talking those electric shavers that have like those metal circles on them, like a set of 3, right?
Oh yeah.
Not the like trimmer without the guard. The trimmer without the guard I'm fine with. So I will trim like under my neck. So that doesn't cut it all the way down. So there's still a little bit of scruff there.
Yep.
Which the neck beard is really annoying. But my worst problem is that it's kind of, I've got like a chin strap going on and it doesn't go much higher than the like base of my neck or base of my chin on my jawline.
Yeah.
And then I have like patches where it just doesn't come in. And it's slowly been filling in since like middle of college when I first tried to grow a beard. So like I don't know, every 6 months or so, I'll be like, oh, it's made some progress there. But usually it's not so. But it's just like nothing up high. So I've had people actually come up to me and be like, nice chinny, dude. That's a nice chin strap. And I'm like, thanks.
It's natural.
And I was dealt. So
sure.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the first time I like had grown it out, it was weird sleeping on it. Mm-hmm. You know, do you ever find that still?
Yes.
It's just kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like if I rest my hand on it for a while or something, you're just
and
like,
it like goes the wrong way.
oh, like my beard.
Mm-hmm. And do you both have clefted chins? You have cleft in your chin a little bit.
Yeah. I got a little kind of a butt chin.
Do you?
I don't like.
Yeah, not really. I mean, you got enough beard. I can't tell, but yeah, I have a really clefted chin.
Yeah.
And in fact,
How's
I remember
shaving that happen.
It's annoying.
Like mine's not as clefted.
Spread it a little bit.
I've never had an issue shaving
in there.
Mine. Yeah.
Now that I trim it though with the guard, it's no different than a normal chin.
Sure.
But I remember when I was a kid, my I don't know what relation it would be, but my grandma's brother-in-law, so who's like my great uncle-in-law, sort of, had such a deep cleft in his chin that he couldn't even, like there were just hairs in there that he could never get to because he was always clean shaven. Yeah. But you'd always see like a little hair or three peeking out right in there. So it's, I don't know, I think it's in my family line, just the really clefted chins. So mine's one of the least in my family, least clefted. So it does make it a little different though.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm buzzing again.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. Wow.
Buddy.
I'm just going to hold that. I'm already holding the mic.
Yeah, we're good.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Whoa.
I shouldn't be doing this on air.
Sorry, everybody.
We'll cut this. Nathan, in the future, cut this. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm back.
There we go.
And I got a weird. Yeah. I'm holding it weird. Try not to look at that. Ignore me. My Quasimodo hand. So, yeah. What's your favorite thing about having a beard?
I think just trying, like, it's easy enough to try new things with my beard that I can shake up how I look. You know, I think right now, this is about as long as I usually let my beard go.
Okay.
I'm going to try it a little bit longer, though, and just go for something. Not like, it's not going to hang down at all. Just a little bit longer, fuller. I was just covering my mouth secret. Just really helping the audio. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, you guys, in the future. Yeah. And trying to, like, once I decided to shave and just kind of slowly shave down, just kind of see what some stuff looked like. You know, I saw what the goatee looked like, saw what the mustache looked like. And realized,
did you mess around with a Hitler?
No.
You never did that?
I did not. Okay. I stopped. I had the mustache that came down to like my lips.
Yep.
And that was like.
Was that a good look?
No.
Could you pull it off?
No.
Someday?
Maybe as a middle-aged man.
Sure.
We'll see.
Okay.
Like personally, I was like, I don't mind it, but I'm used to my face enough where it's like wasn't too shocking, I guess. But like, if you don't see your face every morning. Right. And then you just see me with a mustache. It's probably like, is my assumption.
That's fair. Mustaches are not, I feel like it takes a specific type of face or personality.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Killer mustache.
I feel like your roommate could rock a stash.
Jack.
No.
Scott can pull off a stash. So still, I think just Scott's personality is
exactly.
Like, yeah.
The personality demands a mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Austin?
What was the question?
Is there anything you like about having a beard?
Yeah.
Because you have one, clearly.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think just it's different than how my face was for the first like 19 years of my life.
True.
I don't actually know when that was. I started growing it, but
yeah, because there was just one day I remember I just was like, "Whoa, Austin's got a beard."
Yep.
And I've never not seen you without one or with one.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's.
Do you guys remember like facial hair starting to come in and thinking, I'm going to start growing a beard, and then you realize you can't grow a beard yet? Or, like
that's my life right now. The only reason I have a beard, and I was going to say this is my favorite thing about having a beard, is that I don't have to take care of it every single day.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I think if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have one.
It's mm-hmm. true.
So, because it's not great, it's just lazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I think part of the reason I do have a beard is because like I would have to trim it up. You know, I could probably do the stubble a day kind of thing.
Every other day shave.
You know, you would have to every other day shave at least. And the more you do that, eventually you're shaving every day.
Yeah.
And it's like,
is that what you're doing before? Pre-beard?
Yeah.
And then one day you just like, I'm going to stop.
It happened over, I can't remember. It was 2 events that I did not shave for. So it was like a summer camp, and I was just like, I'm not going to take all this stuff and just do all this. And then I got like sick right afterwards. So I was like, I'm not doing all the, facial hair upkeep. And then it was like a week, and it was like, well, actually it's growing.
All right.
Well, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's where it began.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when did you guys start like shaving your faces? Were you guys in high school and college?
High school.
I'm pretty sure high school, yeah.
I had some nasty peach fuzz in high school. That's all it was.
Okay.
But it was nasty enough. It's like what my mustache still is.
Okay.
I've had people, I can't remember who it was, but Colin used the term clear hairs.
Clear hairs.
They're blonde, but thank you, Colin. But yeah, it's just like few and far between, but they'd get long and wispy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bad look. For all you high schoolers out there questioning, just shave it.
Just no.
Honestly, most of the time, high schooler, shave.
Yeah.
Just don't, please. Like,
which it's exciting at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
you're like,
when I first started growing, like realizing I needed to shave, I was like, oh, I got to go grow something because I can grow facial hair now. Looking back, I'm like, Josh,
you could not.
You unwise little boy. You
I feel that.
Realize you should have been shaving because it's not coming in full, high schoolers. It's just not. So don't grow something.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I think by my senior year, I could have maybe like a good scruff, and that was about it. Full beard, it would have been patchy. I did a chin strap actually my senior year of football.
Okay.
And looking back, there's a couple pictures of that.
Okay.
Thankfully, not a ton, but I was like, man, I look like a tool. Sorry.
You did did you like a squared off?
Yeah, like I actually was shaving my cheeks to keep just a little chin.
My saving grace is that it tapers up to nothing.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like, if you like square it off intentionally, that's like, that's not in right now.
Yeah, no.
I think people give me a pass because I can't do it.
There you go. Yeah, and like I look at yours and I'm like, I know he's not scoring it off, so he's not trying for that. So he's not not a tool.
It just happens.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, that's what you get.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a thing though. It feels like these days beards are so popular that it's hard if you can't grow one. Yeah. Like for those people, I have friends who just like cannot.
I know my older brother can't grow facial hair to save his life.
Which is funny because you and your brother,
me
twin.
Me and my twin are very bearded.
Yeah.
Older brother, I've seen him go like a month without shaving.
Isn't his hair red though?
His hair is red.
So he doesn't need the beard.
He's got, the clear hairs that Colin talks about.
Clear hair.
That's pretty much his facial. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah. Sorry to call you out.
Yeah. I don't think he even knows I'm doing this, honestly.
Fair enough.
So
it's not important. Yeah. But I mean, to Colin's credit though, they are kind of different than just a regular blonde hair.
Right. They're pretty wispy.
I don't know what it is about them, but I guess they're clear hairs, sort of. Dang it, I hate when Colin's right. So, all right.
Anyway.
Yeah, beards are not bad.
Yeah.
It's nice to have something different.
Right. Yeah. Even though everyone does it.
Right. So
it's not that different.
I know a lot of people talk about like their wives hating their beard too, but I think Madison likes the way I look better with it than without it. Because every once in a while I'll shave because I forget what I look like without it. And it'll just be like, she's like, it's not.
I did that twice this summer.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm growing my beard longer.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I didn't like that.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I feel like you just get used to the way you look with it. And then it's hard to maintain.
Right.
So. But every once in a while, I'll just completely shave it off because it'll get kind of itchy. And I feel like the skin needs to breathe a little bit.
Sure.
So maybe I just don't clean it enough.
Yeah.
Do you shampoo your beard?
I have like once or twice, but most of the time I'm like body soap's going to be sufficient because I'm not much of a like, there's those guys who like apparently you can product your entire face.
You can.
And I'm not into that. I got some beard oil once. Kind of smells like cigarettes, so I don't use it a whole lot.
Where did you get your beard oil?
Target. Got it at Target.
The dumpster of Target?
No, it said it smelled like a lumber yard, and it's got like this lumber and also cigarette smell.
Okay.
Like a lumberyard worker.
You got the carnival ride special.
Yeah, I could smell like a carnival worker with that beard oil.
Yikes. All right.
So I don't use it.
Okay.
Kind of like unfortunate turn off to beard oils for me.
Sure, that's fair.
So.
You shampoo it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that's the only maintenance you do for it besides like trims and stuff?
Yeah, that's it. Just like yeah.
Cool. I always forget to shampoo it.
Yeah.
And then Madison will be like, your beard doesn't smell great. And I was like, oh, it's been like a month since I remember to do that. See, and just running water over it doesn't work.
I do like soap on my face and stuff, and like a face wash, and I scrub it in because I'm aware that underneath my beard I'm probably getting a little dirty, so I need to scrub in there a little bit better. So I think I like to tell myself it's clean.
Yeah, that's good self-awareness that I need to cultivate in my own life.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I think that we covered beards pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't even been 15 minutes left. Look at that sand timer, guys.
Yeah.
So the other topic we thought would be manly that we picked out was not necessarily manly at all, but just injuries
And lame ones.
and specifically lame ones.
yeah.
Excuse me. Have you? Let's start with you, Austin. I always start with Josh for some reason. Maybe because his name is on the podcast.
I'm gonna go
Pulled
with
rank
that's
on
why
me
the
today.
reason.
Jeff and Josh
Whose
featuring
name's on it?
Austin. Who's going to talk right now?
So, have you had any injuries that like either they themselves were really lame, like you broke like your pinky toe and it, ruined you for a spell, or the way you got the injury was really lame, or like a lame story to tell? So go ahead and tell your lamest story on the podcast right now, please, for great content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great content. We'll see if that lives up to that standard or not. But I can think of two.
Okay.
One, when I was really young, there was a pencil sharpener hung on the wall.
Okay.
I was very young. I mean, I was probably 6-ish, somewhere around there. Reach up underneath it while standing underneath it and turn the handle.
Oh, because it's got those grindy.
Yes, it's the one that it's on the wall. You got the handle. You got the stick it in there.
And it just falls straight out the bottom.
It like holds it, but yeah, when
You
I
take
cranked
off
it, it like fell out and got right in my eyes.
Nice.
And had to go to the doctor and get a bunch of
Shavings out of your eyes?
Yeah.
Wow.
No way.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It was something got in there and was scratching it and stuff.
What was the procedure for that? Like, what did the doctor do?
Boy, I cannot remember.
They just flush it with water, probably?
It was so long ago. I don't know.
Huh.
Boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is kind of
So,
lame.
yeah.
Okay.
That was that. More recently, as in like a couple months ago.
You were squatting under a pencil sharpener.
No, thankfully. But I don't know how this injury occurred is the lame part about it is that I hurt my wrist
Yes.
at some point during a work day and did not realize it until I just went to pick up my laptop and could not grab it with my hand because it was just like, nope.
Interesting.
And stayed that way for a month and a half, something like that. And was just like,
Because we were working on a film
Yep.
at the time that I had to ride your Segway because you couldn't hold the Ronin.
yep.
And we had to have an entire reshoot because of that. Because I cannot drive. It is hard to ride a Segway backwards.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
I do say so myself. And Austin killed it.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Okay, that is weird. Like the mystery injury.
Exactly.
There's not even a story.
Exactly.
That's even lamer than I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are
It's-
the worst injuries, though.
Yeah.
It's like now it's inhibiting my work and I don't even have a good story for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I did this awesome jump off of this ladder
Exactly.
and I hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
It
Is that
was
the
like,
story you would have gone with?
You
saved the baby?
Yeah, something like that. But no, I was at work and I carried a ladder and mounted a camera and then whoops, now my wrist
Somewhere
doesn't
along
work.
the line.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
That's weird too when you, don't even feel the.
carpal
Exactly.
tunnel, do you?
I don't think so because it's all fine now.
Oh,
it's
okay.
back to fine and yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Josh?
Boy, I've been thinking. I guess we need to define the term lame. What do you mean? Like,
I don't know. Just like, it's not cool. Like you
Okay.
wouldn't use it on a first date to impress somebody. If you were the kind of person who would try to impress someone with an injury, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know why I would do that. Okay. I think this story takes a while to explain.
Okay.
Because I'm going to say initially just the basic idea of what happened, and it's not going to sound lame, but I broke my back once.
Buddy.
That's literally lame.
And here's what happened though: was we were playing. I was a freshman in high school. And I was playing football. Before that, I'd played one season of padded practice football, and so I don't know anything about how to play football. And we were doing tackling drills on the first day of padded practice, and I end up having. The worst part is like I'm not even the guy getting hit. I'm the guy who's supposed to tackle.
Okay, this got good. I was like, football practice, really? That's
yeah,
pretty,
I know.
macho.
That's pretty. But okay, so I'm skinny now, right?
Currently
In my life,
you are.
When I was a freshman in high school, I was skinnier than I am now. And
Like
almost
you turned
almost
sideways
as
and be like,
tall.
where'd Josh go?
Yeah, like I'm like 2 inches taller than I was when I was a freshman in high school.
Oh, so you were tall then.
Yeah, I was
you're
like
6 foot now.
Yeah, I'm about 6 feet. I was like 5'10" probably my freshman year of high school.
Nice.
But I was like 130 pounds.
That's pretty
Pretty skinny
Okay.
dude. And like I'm 160 now, so it's like I put on imagine 30 pounds lighter than this.
Sure.
And it's like, ooh, that dude's skinny.
Sure.
I don't even know why I was playing football, honestly.
Yeah, that's a great question. Should you be running track or something?
Yeah, it was. It's Augusta High School. It's 6-man football. It's like everyone's got to play. But I ended up on the tackling end of the line, and just the way the line worked out with uneven numbers, all of a sudden the biggest guy on our football team is on the other side with the football, and I'm the smallest guy on the football team. I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know how to tackle. This is not gonna be great. So I just kind of start running at him, try to think I'm getting low, and turns out I'm not low at all. I'm just standing straight up, and he just runs me right over. And I don't think it was even that hard of a hit. It was more like it's the first day of pads. We're not going hard in a lot of drills, and it's the biggest guy against, and he's a senior. He's aware of how small I am and don't know what I'm doing. So he just kind of runs me over, which adds extra lame. It's not like he kind of just poked his shoulder down a little bit and hit me. And so I fall on my back. I'm looking up. I'm like, what the heck just happened? And my back is just killing me the rest of the day. So we go to the doctor. I don't practice that night. I was just told the coach, I'm like, I really hurt my back. I don't know. I know when it was, but I don't know what I did to it. We're going to go to the doctor tomorrow. So we go to the doctor. They take a look at it. We get an x-ray. They're like, well, we couldn't get any readings of the x-ray. We're going to have to get an MRI. So I go and get an MRI, and they're like, it's going to take a while. So this whole time, they're like, don't practice because you hurt your back. So just, don't mess it up even more.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And so we are in Hysham, Montana for the first game of the season. And my mom calls me. And
are you like on the bench?
Yeah, I'm actually...
in a suit?
I became the film guy.
Oh.
That season. So I'm just in a t-shirt with our high school, the Elks logo on it or something. At that point, I'm just standing by the bus, getting some film stuff out. And I get a phone call from my mom. And she's like, hey, just got a call from the doctors. You broke your back. I'm like, oh. And she explains, 2 vertebrae up and kind of towards the top, right in between the shoulder blades, basically. I got something called a compression fracture, which is where the vertebrae just kind of squishes a little bit. Turns out that this is something that happens mostly to old people when they fall. So
no comment.
And it's just kind of from a lack of you're just not getting enough calcium and your bones are a little weaker. And it's literally like an old person injury. And I'm 15 years old and I did that playing football.
But you got laid out though. You didn't just fall. I
guess laid out. I didn't just fall. But it's still just this is the same kind of injury we see in old people.
Okay.
With bad bones. I'm like,
that's pretty lame.
It's pretty lame.
If you take stock of what happened, which to recap, you tried to tackle someone and ended up breaking your back in a way that old people do.
Yes. That's a great way to summarize that up.
Okay. How long did that take to recover?
I was out the entire season.
Yep. What's the procedure for that?
So there's no procedure at all.
You just deal with it?
Yeah. They just
it just hurts a lot?
You're going to have some discomfort and some pain, but really all we can kind of do, there's a surgery if you really want it, but it's not necessary because really they just kind of poke into there and just add in some extra stuff that expands the bone out a little bit more.
Take an air compressor.
Opposite. Yeah. Air for...
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
What?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Air compressor adds air.
I'm really not the smartest guy. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not needed at all.
Sure.
And so it's just kind of like a recovery process where you write it out. You don't, I literally didn't work out for, I think, 9 weeks or something. But
you know what? I haven't either.
But, by, I think right before basketball practice started, I was cleared to work out again.
No pain then?
No pain.
You made it through the season?
I still have a little back discomfort every now and then. But,
oh, really?
Other than that, I can still do everything fine. It's just a little discomfort every once in a while.
Okay.
And,
all right.
Have had no problems. Played 2 more seasons of football in high school and 4 seasons of basketball, 4 seasons of track.
6 man of the year right here. Found that out. He wrecked me at summer camp. He's way better than me at basketball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, well, I played 4 years in high school.
So did I.
Oh.
I rode the bench for the junior varsity team, though. I was not 6 man of the year.
Junior year and senior year, I was playing varsity ball. So.
Yeah, I didn't start. In 11th grade, I didn't start on the junior varsity team that was full of 7th and 8th graders.
Crushing it.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was great.
There you go.
So
it is what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So There
Cool.
you go. That's my
That's
probably
pretty lame.
lamest injury. Yeah.
Nice.
When I tell people to sound not lame, I just leave out the part about it's an old person injury.
Thanks for sharing it publicly on the internet. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, got to
So.
be truthful sometimes.
Nice. Word. I think mine was, and I think we're about out of time here, but just to wrap up real quick.
Yeah.
This was high school basketball.
Nice.
I was in the locker room post game, and it was at like this. We played a game against some team that didn't have a gym because we were in a private Christian school league. So some of them would be like homeschooled teams,
Sure.
and it was at a school for the deaf and blind.
In Great
which
Falls.
is just weird detail here.
Great Falls School for the deaf and blind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm bending down tying my shoes, which at the time I played in Converse Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
Because I was really good at basketball and they helped a lot. And coach yells for us to come huddle up.
I think I've heard this story.
And so I stand up real fast and I hit the back of my head on the metal spout of a hand dryer.
That's gotta hurt.
Slammed my head. I just got my bell rung. And I go down for a second and then I pick myself back up. I never passed out, but then I got in the huddle and coach was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "I'm good." And I don't remember anything else until like 2 or 3 days later. Like I remember bits and pieces of like getting home at some. This was post game, so I didn't play a game with concussion. But like I remember like bits and pieces of the rest of that day and the next day. But apparently I failed an algebra 2 test so badly that the teacher was like, "I know something's wrong with you, and I'm gonna let you retake this." And then I took it again and got 100 on it. So it's just like, she said I got like a 30% on it.
Oh, dude.
And I had to wear sunglasses inside for like 3 or 4 days because my pupils were so dilated that I just couldn't be in any light at all. And so people would ask like, "How'd you get your concussion?" And I was like, "Basketball."
Like, how'd you break your back?
I went
Football.
up to dunk and I hit my head on the rim. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah.
So anyways,
There you go.
that was super lame. But anyways,
Everyone's got them, you know.
but I've never broken a bone.
Really?
I have a suspicion I've broken a toe at one point,
Sure.
but like it just
toes
didn't.
are so minimal.
I didn't want to go to the doctor and pay them $1,000 to tell me it was broken and carry on.
Yeah, and then you
So-
don't do anything.
So, anyways, cool. Well,
There you go.
that's all we got for this episode.
Beards and lame injuries.
Yep. What
Dude.
else sums up a man?
This kind of feels a little
Lame
bit
beards and injuries.
nostalgic, just hanging out with the three of us. You know, been a while.
It's been a while.
So it's good. We're not at the table, but
Yeah.
anyways, cool. Well, if you want to check out audio only formats of this, you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts or Google Play Music. Also, you can check out our podcast on our website, jeffandjosh.net. They'll drop a day early there. You can also find our merchandise there, which
Eventually.
we're going to try to sell t-shirts, maybe other stuff too.
That'd be great.
Links for all that in the description. Thank you for joining us.
Also,
this
if
week.
you have any ideas for upcoming episodes, feel free to comment them.
Yeah, if you have
Ooh, great
questions
idea.
you want us to answer or just topics you'd like to hear us discuss, because full disclosure, we're really running out of ideas over here. So feel free to leave us a comment on YouTube. I think is the only platform that supports comments.
I think so.
We might try to implement a comment submission or topic submission on our website.
On the website.
Or send a message to the public access page on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. We are on
That is
Facebook and
very true.
Instagram
Yeah.
and Twitter if you feel like tweeting at us.
The chances of us seeing a tweet, minimal.
Yeah,
but
with our no followers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, awesome. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be here next time.
yeah,
Thanks,
Great.
my dudes.
that was fun.
That was good.
Yeah, good.
That was good.
Man episode.
Yeah,
Manscode.
the Mancast.
Yes, there we go.
All right, so the that shotgun mic was not recording this whole time.
Oh,